So it's been about 2 months since there was actually an update that was worth me doing a video on, but now we actually have one, so here's another video. I'm going to get through it real quick. I'm going to start with the big things first, and then we'll move on to the small things as the video goes on. First things first, Train has now replaced Nuke in the active duty map pool. Most people believe that this is so that Nuke can be taken out and then reworked. There are a few changes to a few of the guns, some nerfs, some buffs, mainly nerfs. The M4A1S now costs $3,200 instead of $3,100, which now makes it more expensive than the M4A4, which I don't know why they did that, but I guess we'll see how it plays out. The Tech 9 damage fall off has now increased, and the Tech 9's magazine is now 24 instead of however big it was before, I don't remember. But this doesn't really solve any of the problems. It's still like a running laser cannon. It's still ridiculous, it's not quite fixed. You now move slower than a fat kid in PE class when you aim down the scope with the AWP or with the auto snipers, which is another weird change. Jump scouting is still in the game, but for some reason this is a thing, so peeking when scoped with an AWP just isn't a thing anymore for some reason. And they also improved the accuracy of the MP9, the MP7 and the MAC-10. However, at least the MAC-10, maybe some of the others, actually have lower first hit accuracy, whereas they have higher moving accuracy and lower spread. As for map changes, we now have an opened up skybox around Long A, going over into Catwalk on Dust 2, which means that we can now set up smokes from that area, flashes, different grenades. I'll be really interested to see what people could do with it. I believe in older iterations of Counter-Strike this skybox was open, and now they've opened it up again due to the community wanting this, so it's yet another small change, like being able to plant for short, that's gonna really change Dust 2 a lot, I feel. On Mirage, they opened up the skybox around the back of apartments, however, not all of them, as you can see. They apparently simplified the size of CT sniper window, but I don't really notice a difference, probably because I didn't have like a direct comparison, but I'm sure they're different. The cover at the back of mid is also higher. On Overpass, they opened up and simplified Bombsite A and added the stairs back to pit near Bombsite A. On Cobblestone, they smoothed out movement in Bombsite B. Not sure what this means, I don't play Cobblestone, but here's a look at the map, and then you can probably work it out if you're a Cobblestone player. And the haystack near Long A now requires a jump to get on top of instead of just being able to walk up there. Train has also had a lot of changes. They added a third train car to A site to reduce the amount of long sight lines apparently. They pushed Bombsite A further back towards CT side. They added a peak position from inside T main. What this means is they made this ceiling higher and added this pallet so that you can peek from a different height coming around here. They opened up the area on the left side of T main exit, so here you can actually hide here and peek out, whereas before you were completely exposed to the CT sniper position when you were here. They moved the dumpsters in Ivy from here to here. They moved the crane in Bombsite A, and whilst I was testing it I actually noticed that bullets and grenades go through this, which means it's not going to get in the way of any of your nades and stuff, which is, I think, a really good thing. You know, it's just a cosmetic thing, it's really nice. And they also blocked an extremely tight angle from lower CT ramps to T ramp in Bombsite B apparently, which I believe was this angle. I'm not sure whether this was patched before, but it's patched now, and this is what it looks like. Short train is also now back in the map rotation. It looks different now, of course, because of the new train. I've noticed that it doesn't actually have some of the optimizations that normal train has now, which is kind of weird. It has some of them, but not all of them. But it looks pretty cool, like new train, so it's pretty nice. And one last very big change, you can now trade up stattrak weapons into higher grade stattrak weapons. There's now also a stattrak swap tool available for purchase. It swaps the stattrak value between two of the same weapons, so what this means is you get one weapon that's a stattrak CZ and another weapon that's a stattrak CZ, and you can take the amount of kills off of one CZ and put it onto another CZ. So you can transfer your cool 69 kills onto a different gun so that you can show off to your friends and stuff. These things cost 67 pence for two of them, which I believe is 99 cents. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that update. Subscribe if you want more. I do these updates still. There haven't been many recently, so it may seem like I don't do them anymore, but I do. So, see ya.